Okay, we've made it down to the Rosetta booth, and we're all really happy because I'm looking outside and the sun's shining outside the exhibition center, which is a big deal in San Francisco after the horrible July we had. And we're here with Dave and Suzanne, two of the team from Rosetta, who are going to tell us about the large variety of services, online marketing services you guys offer, correct? Okay, so you want to start with that, Dave?
Sure. So we're a top 10 interactive agency in the United States. We offer a full suite of search services from paid search, organic search, display marketing, and social media. We have a fully grown analytics practice which measures and tracks all the work that we do. We also offer full services on the creative side, technical development, hosting, pretty much soup to nuts. Anything you need from an interactive shop, we can do.
So a company can come to you and handle pretty much all their online marketing needs if they need somebody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. Okay, so here we are at here we are at Connected Marketing Week, expanded from the old brand search engine strategies. And we're looking at everything from social media to email marketing to everything that's happening in search. And as you're standing here in this booth today, what are the 2 or 3 things you want to let prospective customers coming through the show know most about in real time?
Well, I would say we continue to get a lot of questions around social media. It's obviously an important part of any internet marketing strategy.
This big planet that came out of nowhere,
yes.
And all of a sudden it's kind of like overlapping with the world of search, right?
And to me, the key theme that you see coming out of all the discussions is that consumer behavior has really shifted, and that's kind of driving the changes that we're seeing in the marketing mix online. The way people are using phones, the way people are using local social media, search is becoming more a part of that. So we're definitely looking at more channels now.
So Dave, you have a Rosetta customer that in the past, say through 2009, spent a lot of money in search marketing, a lot of money in SEO, maybe spent some money in creative development with Rosetta. And now it's like they're trying to figure out what do we do to get our arms around and start to test the whole social media phenomenon. Give me an example of helping a client get their toes in the water and feeling their way around.
Absolutely. So I can give a couple different examples, but the most relevant one was really in the banking industry, where we had a client who came in and said, hey, just to your point, we've been spending all this money on these other channels. How do we loop in social? And I guess our approach was to first figure out what kind of customers do they have. Who's actually going to use the different social channels? Which ways could they be used? Which ones would be most effective for that?
The different segments, customer segments.
Precisely, yeah. Both the segments and the actual social tactics, from Facebook to Twitter to building some kind of interactive application to let them post photos, whatever it may be, really trying to figure out how do they best interact with the brand and which types of customers are your most valuable that we can tie in.
Mapping the customers to all the various channels, including the social media.
Exactly right, exactly right. And then we measure and understand what is the influence social media is having on all the other channels. So it's not just, hey, social drove a sale or it drove a loan application or it drove something else. It's really how does social tie into the whole mix of other marketing activities.
Give me an example of where you have a touch point starting with social media and it migrates over to another channel and you guys are able to track that through your analytics.
Sure, absolutely. So let's pretend a customer interacts with a Facebook page and they go to a social application we built for the client, like share pictures, stories, whatever. We can then pick up the user, track them via cookie and say, okay, where are they going now? So okay, then they've searched again and then you start seeing them use much more branded searches than your, I guess, standard inbound new customers. And you can start seeing them actually go through the conversion process. And we can measure are the customers who have a social impact coming up with a better or more sales, different sales, et cetera.
And Suzanne, do they have an impact? The customers coming in through social media?
Yeah, they absolutely do. I think what we're seeing now for a lot of our clients, particularly on the retail side, is that we're measuring the impact that social has in the overall marketing mix in terms of the attribution of the sales. So someone may come in on a very generic keyword where they're searching for something and then go to the social media channels. We now track that through our marketing analytics platform to see where does that fit. Did they introduce someone to our client? Did they influence the sale? Did they close the sale? And we can really start to report out and show the impact that that had in terms of where it fit in that purchase decision.
It's quite a tapestry coming together.
Yes, it is.
And it continues to change.
Yes, it does.
And we'll be all interested to see a year from now at Search Engine Strategy San Francisco 2011, what's come into play that we're not talking about today, right?
Yep,
So we look
absolutely.
forward to seeing you then, if not before then.
Definitely.
Thanks,
Great.
Suzanne and Dave, for the overview. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Great.
And the sunshine in San Francisco that hasn't been out in quite a while, so enjoy that too.
Great. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
All right.